How often and what do you do?
Walk 3 miles.
Every day?
4 to 5 days a week.
Excellent. Is that outdoors or indoors?
Bad weather, I even trip.
So Tony walks 3 miles 4 times a week, you said, sir?
Yeah, that's enough.
That's excellent. Now for Tony to maintain his current level of fitness, he would continue doing what he's doing now. But if he wanted to improve, then what he would do is he would walk 3.5 miles, or he would walk the 3 miles in faster, so he completes it in a shorter duration. If he does that and sticks to his frequency of 4 or 5 times, which is excellent, he'll improve in his fitness. The whole goal is to do something that helps us improve. Often I get people saying, Nitin, I'm walking 20 minutes and I'm doing enough. No, you're not doing enough, because that's just helping you maintain yourself where you are. If your goal is to look better, lose weight, have better skin, have better hair, all of which is possible with exercise, by the way. And if you want to improve your energy levels, have better posture, have better muscle strength, have a flatter stomach, you need to do a little bit more than what you're doing now. That's as far as exercise is concerned. A very simple lesson that I think all of us should walk away with today, as opposed to having a set protocol. Because you're right. You pointed. What's your name, sir?
Kip.
Kip. Yeah, Kip correctly pointed out that it'll vary from one person to another, and it depends on what you can do and cannot do. For some of us who aren't physically active at all, which is fine, stepping out and doing 10 or 15 minutes of exercise, or even standing up and sitting down on your chair for 5 to 10 minutes a day is going to yield some benefits. It's better than just staying where you are and thinking that it's beyond you, because it's not. A little bit matters. Every little bit helps. That's as far as exercise is concerned. I wanted to talk for maybe 4 or 5 minutes about diet and nutrition. But before I do that, I'd like to invite questions about anything. You can ask me anything like, which exercise will help me improve my posture, which exercise will help me improve my abdominal strength, anything. Any questions on exercise? Everyone's busy eating?
Which exercise would you recommend for flexibility in the lower back?
That's an excellent question. Which exercise would I recommend for flexibility in the lower back? The simplest exercise, which is fairly safe, is lying on your back, preferably on a hard or a semi-hard surface like the floor, and gently pulling both knees in towards the chest till you feel a light stretch in your lower back. Is that easy to visualize? Again, please keep in mind, if you've had any lower back problems, or if you've ever been to a doctor for something serious like a herniated disc or a lower back sprain, then you should consult a physical therapist who can evaluate you and recommend what's best for you. But assuming you've never had any lower back problems, lying on your back, pulling both knees in towards the chest, and I can show you one more which is a bit more advanced. If you put your right foot across your left knee, lying on your back, it's a little hard for me to demonstrate, but if you put your right foot across your left knee lying on your back, and gently pull the knee in towards the chest. That's an excellent stretch. Is that easy to understand?
Yeah.
So you're lying on your back, step 1. Step 2, we'll put one ankle across the other knee. Step 3, we'll gently bend the knee and pull the knee in towards the chest by wrapping the hands around the back of the knee. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's a good stretch for the lower back. Most of us have a very, very inflexible lower back. Most of us, when we spend time sitting, the back is in a position of flexion. The back's never really extended. This is an example of an ideal movement for the lower back. But since most of us are sitting all day, we don't tend to stretch that much.